Hello, everyone. So, since we are a small group, I'm going to be addressing you as my friends. I want to tell you something very important कि जो भी आज इस call पे हो, it's not a coincidence. You've come here, you've been prompted to join this meeting for certain things that we are going to discuss, and perhaps this is something that you were looking for. Maybe you get an answer, maybe you get a message, and I hope that's the case for all of you. So, first of all, what I'd like to say is whatever I say right now, please know that I say it with a lot of love for all of you. I know some of you, I don't know all of you, but the love goes out equally to everyone. And now, talk about the topic of suffering. Why is there suffering? The main reason, according to me, is that we don't, Nivrit has given you one side, the scientific and her observations and her thoughts and contemplation on it. And I'm going to give you some more on the other side so that you get a full picture. Suffering is just caused because most people in the world, I would say about 80% of the people in the world, and maybe I won't include all of you because you've been listening to our talks, you've been coming for workshops, you've been coming for various little other sessions. So you know how this reality plays out and how we create our life. But 80% of the people in the world don't know that it is our thoughts and emotions. And I know मैं कुछ घिसी पिटी सी वही चीज बोलती रहती हूँ, but it's so important. Okay, this is the foundation. Then I'll go on to other things. So our thoughts and our emotions create our life consistently, continuously, religiously. मतलब the thoughts and emotions are what are the foundation energy that creates our life. Okay. So when people don't realize that and they're going into a lot of fear-based thoughts and emotions, they're creating a lot of suffering for themselves. They're creating a lot of chaos. They're creating a lot of things that they don't want in their life. So I'll just give you an example. Somebody who is being a victim, that's a very fear-based sort of attitude. कि लोग मुझे इतना बुरा मेरे साथ करते हैं, लोग मुझे ऐसे कहते हैं, मेरे साथ ऐसे व्यवहार करते हैं. So you're the victim. Being the victim, you are actually emitting an emotion. With your thoughts and emotions, you're emitting a frequency and energy, which is bringing into your energetic field and your life people who are going on perpetrating or who are going on carrying on what you're thinking about. So लोग आपके साथ बुरा करेंगे, लोग आपके साथ अच्छी तरह से बात नहीं करेंगे, but you are the energy that's sending it out. So if there is suffering in the world, most people haven't realized कि हमारी frequency is attracting to us, drawing to us everything in our lives. So we have this another example just to take this point further. हम सोचते हैं कि I've just got this lump sum of money from somebody. अब ये ना किसी न किसी तरीके से I hope I don't lose it. And कोई मुझे exploit ना करे या मेरे से just take it away from me by fraudulent means, which ऐसे ना हो. What you're doing and what everybody is doing who's thinking like that is leaving the door open for that very thing to come in through their thoughts and emotions. वो vibration बाहर जाती है and into their life come people who are ready to do that. Oh, you're asking for this experience. Because the universe is picking up from you the energy of fear. So it's going to give you fear-based experiences. It's asking you. You're saying, I don't want it. Universe is not listening कि आपको चाहिए या ना चाहिए. It's listening to your emotions. You're scared. कोई मेरे पैसे ना ले जाए. So you're actually attracting to yourself those sort of experiences. So when we speak about 80%, let's talk about the other percent, and I talk to you specifically, okay? And I say this again with a lot of love. Even when we know that our thoughts and emotions are central to our life, कि हम ऐसे सोचेंगे या ऐसे करेंगे, वी हैव दिस, हमारे पास एंगर, हम गुस्सा होते हैं, हम स्ट्रेस्ड हो जाते हैं, फ्रस्ट्रेटेड हो जाते हैं, तो we are going to attract these more and more events, people, places, things into our lives, circumstances into our lives, which are going to increase the anger, increase our stress, increase our frustration, increase our fear, right? And the suffering continues. और हम जानते हुए भी we are kind of, we are in a comfort zone, right? So to get out of that comfort zone, which means really paying attention to your thoughts and emotions throughout the day, कि consistently आप क्या सोच रहे हैं, because whatever you're predominantly thinking about, consistently thinking about, that is the energy or the frequency you're emitting and attracting back to you, right? So होता क्या है that we don't pay attention. It's too much work, to be honest. क्योंकि मैं भी उस फेज में से निकली हूँ जहाँ मैंने सोचा कि ओ दिस इज टू मच वर्क, दिस इज, पूरे दिन सोचते रहो कि मैं क्या सोच रही हूँ, मैं क्या फील कर रही हूँ, मेरी भावनाएं क्या है, मेरे विचार क्या है, एंड दैट्स टू मच वर्क. आई कांट डू इट एंड आई रादर लिव अनकॉन्शियसली. बट द फैक्ट इज कि जब हम अनकॉन्शियसली रहते हैं, when we live unconsciously, we're attracting all the things we don't want in our lives. So for people who know that thoughts and emotions are what is creating life, suffering is a choice. It's a choice. हम सब we just make that choice. And how do we make that choice? By refusing to pay attention, not even setting a timer कि मैं क्या सोच रही हूँ. Let me change my thoughts and emotions into something more positive. Right? We don't want to make that effort. But the effort that it takes to solve all the problems that come in because we are not paying attention to our thoughts and emotions is about 10 times more, 20 times more effort to really solve it. Not to mention the stress, not to mention the fear, not to mention the worry. I think all of you will agree with me. I know you're all muted, but would you agree with me that that is it? Okay. So for you, I would say, please think carefully that if I'm not keeping aware of what's creating my life and the way I'm thinking and feeling, suffering is a choice for me. And do I choose differently? Okay. Now, in this matter, I'd also like to mention karma, because karma, हमेशा लोग कहते हैं, oh, that person is suffering क्योंकि कर्म उसके ऐसे थे, बुरे कर्म from another lifetime. This thing. The interesting part is somebody says that about me also, some very close relatives. I just came to know उसके तो कर्म शुरू से, पैदा होते ही उसके खराब थे. So it's very funny. It's a thing because of all the huge ups and downs that I've been in through life. So that's first perception. Now, karma only operates in your life if you believe in it. Okay? That's how powerful you are. That's how powerful your thoughts and emotions are. If you do not believe in karma, it doesn't operate in your life. और क्यों नहीं ये कर्मा? In the highest truth, there is no karma. क्यों? क्योंकि हम इस धरती पे आए हैं to experience all the experiences on the earth, which means also fear-based experiences. It means we will want to experience being violent, being cruel, being judgmental, being angry, being killing somebody and being killed. We want all the experiences. So Atma ki taur se, or what we call God, pure consciousness, has no judgment because everybody is safe. No matter, like I always tell people, whoever come to me, or मैं आज आपको भी बता रही हूँ, कि you in your other lifetimes, you've been dismembered, you've been tortured, you've been killed, you've been stabbed in the back, betrayed by other people. Yet here you are listening to me, and I'm sitting in this place and talking to you. So Atma to kabhi marti nahi. We never get really harmed in that sense, right? But we do carry the trauma through lifetime. So at this time, it's very important to realize कि कोई karma की बात नहीं है that you're getting this suffering. If you, for example, are born with the genetic disease. Okay? It is your soul that chose it before coming into this life. Supposing you have it as a child, you've chosen it. It's not some God outside of yourself. अगर हम भगवान को मानते हैं, so that भगवान who I call pure consciousness, pure love, वो भगवान ने हमें वो शक्ति दी है, अपनी शक्ति दी है. I'm giving you my energy, I'm giving you everything of mine. Through your thoughts and emotions, तुम जिंदगी जियो, so that I can experience myself and my energy through you, through thoughts, through your emotions. Right? If you don't understand this, it's not so important. But basically, you carry the energy of God within you. That's the main thing to understand. So, अगर आपके कुछ बुरा भी हुआ है या बुरा किसी पे किया है, it's all right. It's very important to be non-judgmental. It doesn't impact you until and unless you believe that you're going to be, your belief in that karma. That, oh, मैंने कुछ किया होगा, that's why I'm suffering in this lifetime. Okay? Now, how do we get out of the suffering? I want to make, because this is a very crucial, very, very important time right now. The first thing I want to say is, everyone, each and every one of you have chosen to incarnate on this earth at this time. Right? And what do I mean by that? This time, there is a sort of a energetic Mahabharat going on between the forces of so-called fear and the forces of the light. Okay? But the forces of the light are very few in number compared to all the fear-based forces, which means that the vast majority is very, very fear-based. So the energy that is given to the fear-based forces is huge. और हम हमेशा बोलते हैं कि हमें सतयुग चाहिए, right? और ये कलयुग से निकलना है, सतयुग में जाना है. But what nobody realizes really is कि अगर हमने कलयुग से सतयुग में जाना है, there is going to be massive upheaval of energy. क्योंकि those who are in command, those who are in control, those who have been controlling the masses for centuries, and especially the last 200 years, they are not going to just quietly go away. They have to be kind of stood up against. There has to be a certain thing कि नहीं, this we are going to change. There's going to be a shift. So बहुत लोग बोलते हैं हम 5D reality में हम चले जाएंगे. That's not going to happen until each and every individual person decides to be the light, decides to be love. So if you come into this lifetime right now, you've come for a purpose. That's why you're listening to this talk also. That's why, because you're interested कि और क्या है. ये तो मुझे दिख रहा है कि कोरोना हो रहा है, fear है, बहुत गड़बड़ चल रही है. I feel tired, I feel drained. बहुत लोगों ने मुझे फोन किया है, हमारे I don't understand, छोटी सी बात पे मुझे गुस्सा आता है, छोटी सी बात पे मुझे स्ट्रेस होता है. Why? Because we are all connected. We are literally connected like this. Or you're connected to somebody sitting in South America, you're connected to somebody sitting in Japan. Everybody is connected. And if just to give you an idea of that, do you know that our physical body, this is scientifically proven, physical body हमारी is just 4% of all our energy. So जो आप शरीर देख रहे हैं, इससे कई गुना ज़्यादा हमारी energy है, which is spreading out in all directions. So if you look at all the world's population and all the energy spreading out, do you understand how we are connected? There is no separate energy. Okay? So we are all connected, and we get impacted by all the fear energy, especially with this corona, with this virus, all these things going on. Now the important thing, which I don't want to scare you on, but it's going to continue for some time. Maybe not corona, but this upheaval is going to continue maybe for a little more time. It's not going to, everybody is waiting, corona khatam hoga to hum saans leke, we'll go back to our lives. But supposing this is the new normal, then फिर आप सोचते हैं that okay, no more suffering in my life, because if I bring my suffering down by just paying attention to my thoughts, my emotions, I'm bringing down the suffering by that much in the whole world. And everybody thinks, I know that some of you are thinking ki main ek akela, I mean, like, you know, how is that going to make a difference? It makes a difference, because that whole shift into Satyog is going to be the collective effort of each individual. Each individual has to move. Those who don't move are going to go on with their suffering, and that's all right. They're safe, okay? But for you, I'm saying, please move, please, and be a light to everybody. And so that the suffering also lessens. Because another reason why there's suffering is we don't want to know about it. We don't want to know about the suffering of others. We don't want to know that there are 800 million children who are being tortured. We don't want to know about it. Oh, that's very horrible. Humne nahi sunna. But if you hear it and you say, okay, I'm going to do my bit. I'm going to be the light. I'm going to keep striving. And I'm going to make that effort. Why? Because I love myself, and I'm going to have that enough of value for myself, because actually initially we don't value ourselves, so we don't want to make the effort. जैसे जिंदगी चल रही है, you know, जैसे चीजें हो रही हैं होने दो, you know, what can I do kind of thing. But if I tell you, and you've heard me again and again, many of you have heard me again and again say, you are the powerful being and your contribution is huge, not only to your own life, क्योंकि हमेशा हमने अपने से शुरुआत करनी है. It's huge for the whole world. It's amazing. Then you understand why you come at this time for to take birth and to join the light and add your light to the rest of the forces. तभी तो सतयुग आएगा, whenever it does come. Okay, this is just the beginning movement into that era. Okay, and you think as souls, you think it's a fantastic thing to be. It's a fantastic time to come. It's a fantastic time to contribute your energies. You think, हाँ, ये तो हमने करना है, जरूर. And so आप सब पैदा हुए हैं at this time, right? Now, all is not terrible or horrible. At this time, also, what is very, very amazing is there's usually one energy ribbon of very high frequency circulating the earth, which we can draw on just through our thought intention. Okay? Right now, there is, and for the last, I think, 3 or 4 months, there was a second ribbon. Now there is a third ribbon, which I've mentioned in an earlier talk. So there are these 3 energy ribbons of very high frequency energy. As you're moving and you're saying, okay, I'm going to be the light. I'm choosing love over fear every time and every moment in my life. And I'm calling on that energy to help me. It will help you. This is a fantastic time to make that shift from fear into love. For thousands and thousands and thousands of years, we've all lived in fear. We've lived in limitation. We've been controlled. We've been manipulated. This is a wonderful time because of these energy ribbons, because of this high frequency. And there are a huge amount of non-physical beings also sending their energy, their wisdom, their teachings, giving it all to the world to help us make this shift out of this deep, deep fear into the light. Right? So that's what I would say about suffering and how you can move out of it. Please, please, for yourself and for everybody else, do step out and really make that effort. How can I change what I'm thinking and feeling? And just with that, I'm going to make a difference. Right? So we have 15 minutes. We can take some questions. Otherwise, I can talk about something else too.
Yes, if there are any questions, please do, we can take 1, 2 right now before we continue. Otherwise, it's such amazing things which Ocean has just shared with us. and you feel so light, actually, knowing that we're all on this path of going forward. There's nothing to worry about. So, yes, anybody has any question?
You can unmute and just ask any question that comes to mind. It's nice to be interactive.
There's nothing coming in, I think. Or they can message you. There's a message box. You can even message there. But you could continue also.
Nimrit,
Yes.
Nimrit, this is Lipika. I have a question.
Yeah, sure. Ask.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, I'm really happy that I've heard the conversation, though I joined late. I mean, whatever Ocean has told me recently, very recently, this has been my own discovery also. But the question which I have here is that how do we enable ourselves in a stronger way to be that light? What all we can do so that we have understood the purpose. I'm sure most of the people in the group know the purpose. So what all things can we do to make our own sufferings less and at the same time to help others, anything we should do to pace up the process, or again we should let it happen gradually at its own pace?
I think it's wonderful. Nimrit, would you like to answer that?
No, you go ahead. Okay. Go ahead. If I have to add something, I'll add.
Okay.
But you go.
Okay. What I would like to say to all of you is this is a fantastic time because we've asked for this time. We've asked for this energy is to really step up our effort. Because do you know, like from lifetimes, we've lived in fear. Koi choti baat nahi hai to now try to shift everything into love. It needs dedication. It needs persistence. And so, first of all is, of course, paying attention to your thoughts and emotions throughout the day and say, how can I think of this? It's all perspective, right? Kis drishti se aap kisi cheez ko dekhte hain? Are you looking at it like as a victim? Oh, sab kuch bura ho raha hai, sab kuch hai. Or are you looking at it through the eyes of love? For instance, if you are suffering from something, whether it could be a lack of money, scarcity, you don't have love in your life, and you see another person who has something similar going on. Now, what happens is we can always go to that person and say, okay, what did you do? How are you coping? How are you so happy? The thing is, we don't do that very often. Then there are so many courses, there are so many teachings, there are so many quotes. Quotes will only take you a certain distance every day. Okay, they kind of lift up your mood, but it requires much more than that. If you can do, I know that number of you attend certain courses in your locality. I think there's art of living and inner engineering. I can't speak for those because I've never done those. But if you, in a very concerted manner, go forward that, okay, something will resonate with you. For example, one set of teachings may not resonate with you, but another will. And you say, okay, this is it. This is what I was looking for. So start looking around and seeing what appeals to you, what talks to you in your heart, in your mind. What is it? And then just follow it with a lot of dedication, with a lot of persistence, and you will feel changes. Why not? It's worth the effort. I've made that change in this lifetime. I was a very low consciousness being in the earlier part of my life, till midlife also. And it was only after that when I started searching for answers कि और भी कुछ है जिंदगी में, यही नहीं है कि हम पैदा हो, पढ़ें, शादी करें, बच्चे हो और फिर मर जाए. There has to be more to life. And so I also made that shift. So then that's why I'm urging all of you, kar sakte ho, you can do it. Please do it with a lot of determination, with a lot of dedication. और जब आपका purpose is absolutely clear, there will be avenues will open up for you, which you will say, that I could, because we need guidance. We need guidance on how to get out of, so much of fear, so much of worry or frustration or stress. So look around for where you can get that guidance. Another thing is, you've asked about how do we help others is never, if you can, mostly I understand कि हमें इतने दुखी होते हैं कि we don't have the capacity to help others, okay? But since you asked, the question is, just be there for people. For instance, I'll give you 2 examples very quickly. There's a person who has really lost everything in life. He thinks himself a failure. And he rang me up a couple of days ago last week, and he says that, I go for this long, long walk. And he says, you know what happened yesterday? There was this young boy who was going on the motorcycle, and he just stopped his motorcycle. He turned around and he says, Uncle Ji, I love you. And he says, that made my day. Just those moments of happiness that he remembered the next day. He's going to remember it maybe for weeks, and it's going to make him feel happy. So even just that interaction from a stranger, if you smile at a stranger. Now the other thing is, another example I give you is another man whose daughter has had tumors in her brain for the last 20 years. And he was talking to me and he says, when people inquire about her, I can sense very clearly that they just want me to say quickly, she's better or something. They want to get off the phone. क्योंकि उन्होंने बात जो करनी थी, वो तो कर ली है. And now they want to get off the phone. And so if you have time just to listen to people, if you have time to just send your love out, and if you go to my Facebook page, I even have a couple of processes in which you become love, and then you send that energy of love out into the world. It's fabulous, it's very powerful, and please do it.
We have another question.
Thank you, Ken. That was very, very enlightening. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward.
Yeah. My pleasure.
Yeah. So we have another question from Sumit, and he's asking about something very similar, that how do we manage to be in a high consciousness state in day-to-day life, because everyday life situation and life just takes over. So how do you manage to keep your focus? Maybe that's what how do you keep your focus?
Sumit, what you're talking about, and lovely to hear from you. So what you're talking about is really mastery. ये process है. A master, we don't become a master. एकदम से, we take a little time. We may take several years. That's what I mean. That as you start, with dedication, or जोर और शोर से, because you need that momentum, you need that force to break free of, those habits of fear, of thinking in fear. And you understand what I'm saying, Sumit, right? Because you've been through those fear and emotions, right? So it takes dedication, but what you can keep in mind is, and what I discovered personally is, the more I gave up judgment of myself, and I gave up judgment of all the things that were happening in my life, I began to feel free, I began to feel happier, and I began to feel much, much lighter, and I could move more easily out of fear into love. So I would say, keep your focus now on non-judgment of self. I think we've already told you, but we need to be reminded again and again. So I'm going to remind you of that.
I think I'll
please let them just be non-judgmental about it. Yeah, Nindra, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I said, even for Lipika, for that matter, when you're saying that, what do I do every day? First is like, how do I give solace to everybody, or what do we do there? Is like, if you just don't judge, just experience things the way they are. The moment changes happen in your own life, you'll be able to see your perception changes, life changes. So number one is judgment. That means do not, put good and bad to it. Even if it's a good experience, oh, that was really, really nice. It just is. It's nothing is bad. It's because you wanted it. You wanted to be here. You wanted to experience everything. So just enjoy that experience. Enjoy the experience of not being happy also. It's an experience at the end of the day, whatever happiness is, for that matter. Because just being here is great. It's like, wow, this is what we wanted. This is what we've desired. This is, here we are in this form. It's taken so many million years of evolution to get here. So just rejoice that and be happy. And that's it. So nothing in your day-to-day will disturb you, because you're just so happy doing every little bit of it. And it's so nice to see you, Sumit. after a long time.
Thank you, ma'am. Same here.
Yes. So we have, I think, 5 minutes to wrap up. So Ocean, you could just close this, because I'm sure it's 7 and everybody wants to get on with things. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So basically, why is there suffering? I would say for all of you, it's a choice you're making, right? And don't get angry with me, but just keep this in mind that I'm making a choice for suffering, okay? And change it and say, okay, I was unconscious and I am this thing, but I'm not going to judge myself every time I fall into fear. I'm not, because we've just spoken about how important non-judgment is, and actually say that I'm going to pick myself up and I'm going to go on and move into the light, move into love. So perspective is what I'd like to end up with. How do you perceive things is the key. You can perceive things as being very bad, or you can perceive things as something that is going to expand you. Like my teachers who are Julius, non-physical beings called Julius, and they say you don't expand in a field of daisies, you know, where everything is going very well and all that. You're not growing in wisdom, you're not growing in happiness, you're just in a sort of a almost stationary state. And the soul is never happy being stationary. It always wants to move on. It wants to move on. And I know that on this call, there are a number of people who, because they've moved on, they're really enjoying life. And I would want that for everybody, every soul, because in the end, when everybody's, you know, so many great teachers have always told us, all are one. Yeah, we are all one. It is an absolute truth. So you are me and I am all of you. And that is ultimate and absolute truth. So we always wish the highest for everyone, even the people who are irritating us, by the way. So I would wish you a lot, and I think Nimrit also joins me there in wishing you a wonderful, wonderful endeavor and a lot of joy. We came on this earth for joy, to really enjoy your movement, to love, find it fun, find it like an adventure, and you will see the results very soon. Yeah, Nimrit, would you like to say something?
Yes. Thank you so much. So please, the first thing for negative thoughts, I've just got a question, so I thought I'll quickly, before signing off. For negative thoughts is, again, there's a judgment a whole lot, but it is, sometimes we have a syndrome where we automatically get into negativity because the way life has been. Just observe it, be aware of it. Like, why am I thinking like this? And throw that thought out. Put another thought in which you want to think. It's your choice. It's your choice to think of anything you want. So अगर negativity आ रही है, बार-बार आ रही है, and automatically negativity में चले जाते हो because you're addicted to it, you can just change your thought. I mean, it's little work initially, and then it's automatic after that. Like you've got automatic negative, you'll get automatic positive. So just be aware of your thoughts. Like you choose your clothes, please choose your thoughts. That's how you really begin. And thank you so much for joining us. I know we've done this after a long time, and we will hopefully continue to do it at least once every month a session, and see you all over there. Any more questions, everything, please talk to us on the group, on Facebook, on whatever you like, right? Anything else somebody would want, another session, let us know. What would you want to discuss? We are there. Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you.
And bye.
And bye-bye.